me into the board.
Well, that's great. That was my friend.
Just text her and tell her, come on, because we're going to get started. Because we got to go back at 1 o'clock. Come on, Councilman. Come on.
You know, I already got you. Yeah. You got all of them.
And thank you for braving the heat in what is the 1st of June and beginning of the Dallas summer, and probably what most of you can tell based on the number of people and who is standing before you, a very important day for the city of Dallas. Before you, we not only have 11 city council members who are supporting Mike Rawlings, but a number of past city council members like me, Lois Finkelman, and a number of board and commission members, both past and present, and even more civic leaders, both, actually they're all present and currently serving as city leaders. And the reason we're here today is to show our support for Mike Rawlings for mayor. We all have a great love for our city. We've all served, and we know what it takes to be mayor of a great city like ours. And that's why we're supporting Mike Rawlings. Mike truly is a businessman with a heart for Dallas. He's a leader we can trust to cut waste and grow our economy. He will help strengthen neighborhoods and attract new businesses. Mike is committed to taking on big challenges that will shape our city for years to come, including the economy and improving our schools. We know with Mike that this isn't just talk. He's been successful at every challenge he has taken. And believe me, that's a whole lot of tough ones. And I know because I've worked with him on the vast majority of those civic challenges. From serving as the homeless arm, to leading the Convention and Visitors Bureau, to serving as park board president. Mike has been tested and found to be a true leader. On June 18th, we have the opportunity to elect a mayor with energy, vision, and proven success. That's why we're all here to say, support Mike Rawlings for our next Dallas mayor.
Good afternoon. It's a great day to be in the city of Dallas. It's a time for change. We are all here today for the same reason, because we love Dallas. We all want the best for our city and for our families and for our future. On June 18th, we are not choosing a new mayor. We are choosing a direction for our city and for our southern sector. Mike will be the mayor we can trust to use his experience as CEO. His experience in sales, his relationship with the CEO around the world, to go out and bring business, development, growth to our city and our southern sector. Growth is not an option, it's a necessity. We can move forward more than half our city generate less than a fourth of the tax base. We must make the economic pie grow bigger. Mike is ready to take our city tough challenge and one of our greatest disparities. Mike had a detailed plan for growth in the southern sector. We can trust Mike to stay on the job and hold himself and others accountable until we are successful in helping our city realize its potential. Mike Rawlings is our mayor. On June 18th, we declared he is the mayor of the city of Dallas. And that's why we need Mike to bring the north, the south, the east, and the west to make Dallas one city. And that's why I support Mike Rawlings. Thank you very much.
Councilmember Atkins. I'd like to read a letter from one of our colleagues that is unable to be here today because she is at the graduation of her son. Dear Mike, my son Peter graduates from high school this afternoon. Therefore, I'm unable to be here with you and the other council members that will stand with you and join in supporting you. Be assured, however, that you continue to have my strong and unequivocal support as you have from the beginning of your noble quest to lead our beloved city. Please feel free to use my name as often as you choose, and do not hesitate to call upon me if I may be of any assistance. Grace and peace, Lucille Jones Hill. Good afternoon. As a Hispanic community leader, I'm always trying to work for families in our communities, and especially those that are here today, for our future and for our future Dallasites. Because it is the care and the attention that we invest today that pays dividends in our future. Mike understands this, and that is why he is committed to getting involved in an area that is traditionally kind of out of bounds for the mayor. It's in our public schools. But we can't be a great city without great public schools. And if we're not giving our young people the education they deserve, then we are limiting our own potential as a great city. Now, I do believe that we've made great strides, but I think Mike has a great plan. It includes a mayor's task force, recruiting an education army of volunteers. That's what we need. We need engagement in our communities. Creating an educational alliance to leverage nonprofit help and raising private funds to fill in the gap left by budget gaps. Mike is a real leader who is not afraid to take on the tough issues. He had a tremendous impact in the homeless issue. I know. I worked with him. And I know as a mayor, he can make a difference on education by working closely with our school boards, our trustees, everyone that pertains to and is engaged with schools. Mike has a passion and the plan to make a real difference on education in measurable and sustainable ways. Good schools will help create job, and growth, and opportunity in our city, and will help families better their lives, and improving the quality of life is the very basic role of our city government. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Appreciate everybody showing up today. You know, there's a big difference between the two candidates that are still currently running for mayor. And I know that more than anybody standing out here because I've been there. In their backgrounds and how they approached the different aspects of the job of mayor, these are differences that aren't subtle. They're both extremes of the spectrum. Do we want a mayor that's going to be able to grow our economy, or one that won't? Do we want a mayor that's going to continue to improve our school district, or stand on the sidelines and see it stagnant? If you said yes to either one of these, you should be supporting Mike Rawlings for mayor. I truly believe that we must grow as a city, and we must grow our communities, grow our economy, and that's why I decided to support Mike. I know that Mike has the vision and experience to continue to move our economy forward, and in the process, improve the quality of life and the basic city services that we all want, and at the same time protect the taxpayers. Mike has the vision of going out and marketing the city of Dallas nationally and internationally, and has the commitment to make sure that we continue to do that. And Mike understands that to be a great city, we must improve our public school system. And he has a plan and the will and the determination to support and make a difference in this critical issue to the city of Dallas. I care a great deal about the city. I've served 3 decades as a volunteer and as a council member. So it's important to me how this city develops and succeeds over the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. I plan to stay involved, and I hope that on June 18th, I'll be working alongside Mike Rawlings to continue to make Dallas a great city for business and for our families. Thank you very much. Thank
Thank you. I'm Alan Wan. I'm pleased to be here in support of Mike today. Mike and I being friends is a good thing, but we also belong to the same club of having married over our heads. And so, good to see y'all here. You know, Mike is a friend. He's a great businessman, and on top of that, a servant leader. You've heard his resume of different things that he's done for the city. He's very successful in business, and where that all comes down to is the fact that he's a leader. He is a man that leads. E.V. Hill, I heard a sermon one day, E.V. was preaching, and he said there's two kind of leaders. There's a leader when he starts out walking, you turn around, everybody is following. And he said then you have a leader, and then they take off, and they turn around, and nobody's following. And he's just out for a walk. Well, Mike is not out for a walk. Mike is a great leader. He has shown that through his business endeavors. And as we go forward in the city of Dallas and coming out of this recession that we've been gripped with, we want to have additional businesses that not only are here in Dallas to grow, but keep them here in Dallas and to grow. And he knows how to do that. He knows how to go to those folks and talk to them. He can talk the talk because he's walked the walk. He knows what's going on as it applies to business. That's why I'm supporting Mike. On top of that, when you go out and you're calling on other businesses to come to the city of Dallas, to make them understand why it is that they should be here. He, being a businessman, understands the kind of business environment that has been created in Dallas, and we need to continue that. We need to foster it. Mike, I'm pleased to be your friend. I'm pleased to be supporting you, and I wish you the best of luck and looking forward to your inauguration. Thank you.
I am so humbled by these words, these friends around me. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate everything that has been said from these former council members and current council members. These folks have done it. They're great leaders themselves, and to have their confidence and support means the world to me. You know what? I think we're going to make a great team. We're going to make a great team. And you know, the message that you need to leave with today is really just not about me. It's not about us. It's about the direction that we need to take this city. This is the home stretch. We started in February, and we ended in June 18th. We need now more than ever to motivate our supporters, our backers, to get to the polls and to show up for the city of Dallas. Because this race is about our future. The differences in the candidates, I agree, couldn't be more dramatic. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about who will lead. It's the path. It's about the path that we will take forward. It's about whether we're going to find solutions in business, in innovation, or in government in the old ways of doing it. And it's about whether we sit back and wait for growth to come to us, or go out and make growth happen. In business and in volunteer service, I've always tried to pride myself in being an action-oriented leader. That's the same approach I believe we will take at City Hall. That means working to streamline our budget, protect our basic services, police funding, and do this without a tax increase. It means working diligently to grow our small businesses, promote growth, and attract new business to the city of Dallas. And it means tackling tough issues, that issue of public education, and working to help our schools to strengthen our neighborhoods and our futures. So we will have one Dallas, whether it's in the north or the south. You know what? I know we can do these things. And I know as a city, if we choose the right direction on June 18th, we can become truly a great city. And the city council members around us believe that true. But for that to happen, we have got to stay motivated. We haven't won this election, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get it out. We got to make it happen. we need each and every one of you to get out and vote, to bring friends and families, to join our campaign. As I said, we started in February, right here. But it all comes down to the next 2 weeks. It's all about the next 2 weeks. So today I ask and I reach out to all you folks around here. Pastors, thank you for your help, but we need your help in the next 2 weeks to get out the vote. It's the only way that we can really make a difference for our city and our future. It's just 17 more days, 17 days and counting. Let's work hard. And if we do that, we will put this team to work for a vision of a stronger Dallas, a greater Dallas, and that will become a reality. Thank you so much. In my experience, and the chief of police, either we want someone to grow our business, or we want someone that's been from government, been a bureaucrat.
Mike, just by looking at the group you have supporting you here, only thing that's missing is your name on the plaque, on the horseshoe. Is it truly that simple, or is it still going to be a pretty big fight for the next 2 weeks?
I think this is a huge fight. This is a major challenge for us, because we must get all the voters out to turn it out. And there are a lot of people that do not want Dallas to be a world-class city. I had this discussion yesterday with somebody. Oh, let's not be a world-class city. I'm telling you, I want that. And I believe, and there's something in deep Dallas that's big D nature. We need to approach it that way. We would not be having the Mavericks here play the Heat if we didn't have the vision to create the AAC. And those are the type of projects we need. Now we need to do both. We need to have projects like that and have strong neighborhoods. And it takes a leader that has dealt with billion-dollar businesses to understand that God is in the small things as well as the big things, and to lead that. Well, Ron is a public servant par excellence. He is a person that is lockstep with They've come together and they're supporting me, and that's what we need to do in the city of Dallas to make it great, is to come together as a city, and that's what I hope to bring North Dallas, South Dallas, East Dallas, West Dallas together to be a truly world-class city.
I'm coming to see you, man. How are you doing? Are you still making clothes?